Well, I've made it past Lady Elizabeth and her thugs, and now here I am in Stonemarket. This district's known for commerce and corruption, with plenty of both for everybody. Most people come here for the stores, but I tend to do my shopping after everything's locked up for the night. There's the clock tower, one of the tallest buildings in the city, a good landmark day or night. And finally, the Stonemarket Plaza. More vendors, more people. No doubt the city watch will be keeping an eye out for pickpockets like me, though. Being a thief is never as easy as it sounds. Anyway, it's time for me to find this Bertha character and get rid of the opal once and for all. I hope Perry was right about her. Elizabeth. Big Bertha's place is marked on my map with the red handprint.
Alright, ladies and gents, welcome back. I'm your host, Sinistrain01. We've got more Thief. First thing you're going to do is do this right here. You can kind of sneak up into this little area. You want to do it quick because that guard we saw in the beginning actually makes his way to around this corner here, and it makes it a little bit more difficult if you don't do it rather quickly. But we are back with more amazing Thief Deadly Shadows. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the walkthrough so far. Gonna pick up some more stuff here, and we're going to continue on. I do know a little bit about this mission here, more than I did about the last one. The last one was pretty much just trying to go through it and see what happens. This one is a little bit more difficult to do, so therefore we're going to try to make sure that we do it as good as possible. So again, I won't be grabbing all of the loot on these kind of things because they're not really missions. It's just specific day one. There's not like a counter that says how much points you get or how much you've actually collected so far. So we're going to go ahead and save here because this is actually a really good spot to save.
Hello, it's me. Is that you? Garrett?
Yeah, that's right. I'm Garrett, Master Thief at your service. McFarley said you had a job for me. Brent, is it?
Indeed I do.
What? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just thought you looked different, that's all. It's nothing.
Hey, I'm the greatest thief that ever lived. I ain't concerned about appearances. Anyway, with all that thieving I do, I ain't got time for no baths or nothing.
Oh, I see, yeah, completely understandable. Enough said, yeah. Anyway, let me tell you why I wanted to meet with you, Garrett.
Yeah, get on with it. I got a lot of job offers, you know. You ain't the only merchant in town too uppity to get his own hands a bit dirty.
Oh, of course. The object in question is of little monetary value, but has great sentimental meaning to me. It's the Oran Cross dagger. You've probably heard of it. A stylish golden number, and it's currently out of its owner's hands, being scheduled for repairs at Cothron's Armory.
The Orin, a golden dagger, eh? Sure, I heard of it. I'm Garrett, ain't I? Except it sounds plenty valuable to me.
Well, it's not. The money I'll pay you to get it will be twice what it's worth. Anyway, it's one of a kind. You'd be hard-pressed to find a fence who'd manage it for you.
All right. Go on.
As I said, it's being kept at Cothron's Armory, in the basement safe. That's where you come in, Garrett. As a master thief, you should have no trouble with it. Once you get it, put it in the donations box outside that Hammerite place, St. Edgar's. I'll leave the payment in the same box, once I have the dagger. I think that about covers it.
All right, Mr. Brent. And don't forget, if you want Garrett-type services, you gotta offer Garrett-type prices.
So that's the famous Garrett, huh? Guess he's not as good looking as I'd heard.
Alright, so we're going to steal a little loot in here before we leave. It's always nice to shut the door behind people. Eh? Alright, so we're going to wait for him to come back out, and then we will, or should I say come back in, and then we will go ahead and exit on to the next section here. This one's really short. We're kind of like going in a big circle, I guess, if you want to call it that. So we're just going to wait till he gets back in here. If we're fast enough, we can do it before... Nope.
Hello?
I was going to try to do it before the door shuts, but we made it.
Forget it.
Make sure the guard down there is not looking when you do this.
One side, citizen.
There he is right there. Alright, hurry up and grab this. And then we're good to go. Let's keep going. Stonemarket proper.
You ready?
What, right now?
Yeah, you get the map, right? What else are we waiting for?
I don't know. A little time to prepare. You don't just waltz into a Armory cathedral and run around willy-nilly.
But that's the beauty of it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue on here. There's a lot of things that we need to do in this section, so we're going to be quite busy. Gonna go ahead and grab these nice things here. Make our way up. Work voucher for Mrs. Eloise Redding. Repair chip and large ruby removed from the brooch for repair work to be picked up on Tuesday. Signed, Vincent Crowley, Stonecutter. Actually, that's more Ozzy Osbourne. Mr. Crowley. You like to have a little fun. Alright, so where this is going to take is just kind of a back way into kind of where we started, really, I guess. Alright, so you guys can read that. There is a secret at the end. We're going to need to go back to Turcey's courtyard, and we'll be able to get some gems next to the gargoyle statue. As you can see, I've gotten a lot better.
Yeah, finesse. Sounds good. I vote we go in now. Surprise attack.
I vote we don't. We need a plan. Finesse.
Surprise. And shut up.
Right already. I'm awake. What's going on?
Okay, so next up we're just going to wait for this guard here. We'll be back in this area because we have to kind of go back to there once we get to the end anyways. Alright, so as you can see, we've got our black market areas. If you want to go to the black market area that you need to go to, well, we'll go ahead and go in here first. We don't need to, but we'll do it first.
Garrett, I can't believe it's you in my store. Let me know if you need help finding anything. I'm Marla. Marla Madison. Used to be a thief myself. Maybe you heard of me, or... but oh, you probably just want to shop. I don't want to bother you, but you know anything about this quarantine? I'm scared it's the plague or something. Maybe worse, they say. Maybe it's zombies. Oh, I just hate to think.
Alright, so we picked up what we needed to pick up there. Got a few little extra items. I don't think there's anything secret-y. And we're actually going to our main mission objective here.
Well, looky. You must be Garrett. Somehow, I expected somebody taller. Doesn't matter. I'm Black Market Bertha, glad to meet you. Perry said to expect you. Said you'd have an opal for me. I'm sure we can do business. I got the best stonecutters in the city waiting to cut it up, as a matter of fact. Now this is a damn fine opal. One of a kind. I bet it came from one of those old noble houses. Am I right? Never mind. It ain't my business how you came to have it. Ooh, I almost forgot. Here. A gentleman left this letter for you. Don't you worry, I didn't read it. It ain't my business, is it?
Alright, looks like she didn't finish the last word she had on there, but we got a letter. Garrett, we must speak with you. Turcey's courtyard in Stonemarket Plaza. Keeper Artemis. So it looks like we need to go there anyways for two different reasons. Alright, looks like we got a guard here we need to worry about, so let's do a noisemaker arrow. Get his distraction elsewhere. I like how we have things that are wanted for us. Okay. Now, if you look here, this is Cothron's Armory. Now, if you also notice,
Hey, who's been fiddling with the door?
that guy right there, he's actually the guy who's making you think he's Garrett. So that's kind of interesting.
Dan, it wasn't nothing. Oh well.
I'm gonna wait for him.
Nothing. And that's the way I like it.
It looks to be about it right now. So we'll wait for him. Should be, I don't know, looks like we're pretty invisible right here. So I prefer not to take out guys. He's obviously looking for this dagger. And he is not able to find it. That's because it's actually not in the same place that that guy originally said it was. It's actually up here, so he'll be looking for a while. And there we go. I don't know, that one might be too long to get down, so we're not going to get down there. I don't think we can. Uh-oh. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, how am I still alive? I don't know. Alright, let's get in here and sneak. Alright, we made it. Oh, look at that. That was close. Alright, this next thing is freaking tricky here. You gotta be really magical when you do this. I'm very magical, so... Come on. There we go.
Excuse me.
He's like, excuse me. Ah, we couldn't get it. We gotta get a little bit closer. Alright, that should work, I'm hoping. Oh no, I'm floating. Damn it. This is what's really funny, as you can see I'm kind of floating, so the game is like totally glitched out. So what fixes this is if you use like some of your arrows, sometimes will fix it, but it is a little weird. There we go. Sweet. Alright, we picked up what we need to. I think we've got everything we actually needed to get. At least that I can think of. Make sure no guards are looking. Now, here's the thing. We need to get back over to that side. How are we going to do this? We got to use another one of those arrows. Alright, we made it. Okay, so we should be pretty good to go. Just to be safe, I like to make sure. Oh, how did that miss? How did that miss? Alright, there we go. Even though we got another one right here. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is just to have a little fun.
bulky above one. You head sick? Different? Yes. Open cage. Open gravid cage. Gravid won't return under. To push up. Gravid as thank you, sneaker. I got that.
Hey.
Hello?
Is that you, Smithy? Come chat a while so I don't fall asleep. Such a hurry getting killed. I'm not gonna light it again. No, sir. Not my job. Oh, gosh darn, it's all taffy. Whoever it was must have got scared and made a run for it. Well, isn't there something
Funny
here?
noises around here. What the bloody? Somebody lurking over there?
No. Jackass.
Oh, you're always on my shift. Come on out, you.
Alright, made it. Alright. Woo! Was that ever so tight? Jeesh. That was a tricky one right there. I love it though. It's awesome. Let's keep going. Okay, so before I forget, so I had to come back out over into here. We need to do a little
I
something.
think I saw it somewheres over here. Yeah.
What we need to do is we need to drop this in there. There we go. And now we can leave. Sorry, I almost forgot to drop that. So, again, I do apologize for that. But let's keep going now. Alright, ladies and gents, here we go. Gonna continue on now that we actually dropped the sword where we needed to drop it. And you can remember where we are now, kind of back in the beginning of the video. And let's do this. Gonna go this way. There's another little trinket right here if you want. And all we gotta do is meet these guys over here. But also do not forget that there is a little something extra over here as well. If you read, if you were with me when you read the book, then you'll know that right behind the gargoyle statue, there's some loot. You can pick it up.
Something move?
Alright, we'll wait on this guard.
Must not have been anything.
Alright, we're good to go.
I don't like being followed. Cryptic notes, secret meetings. Haven't you keepers outgrown this stuff yet?
It was not our intention to be cryptic.
What was your intention? Don't I have friends on the Keeper Council anymore?
More than you know. Garrett, may I speak?
Sure. Talk.
The Keeper Council has agreed to allow you access to the prophecies as they are read by our interpreter, Keeper Kataka.
Well, that's Keeper talk for something bad has happened and now we want your help. Right?
But there is something they require of you first.
Go on.
2 objects, one with the Hammerites, the other with the Pagans. They are unusual. We wish to study them further. We need you to acquire them for us.
You mean steal them? Are you sure these are the only hoops your Keeper friends need me to jump through before I'm allowed to hear the prophecies?
It's true that through this you will have proven that you are trustworthy. None of this is my choice.
I'll get you the trinkets. You just make sure your Keeper buddies come through on their end of the bargain.
I will. Garrett? Garrett.
Alright, so here we go. These are the objectives that you must acquire. The Chalice, a relic of the Hammertees. It's kept in St. Egger's Church, where we just were, so we're heading back there. The Jacknall's Paw, possession of the Pagans. They have constructed secret tunnels beneath the South Quarter Well. We believe the Paw to be there somewhere. Meet back in Teresa's Courtyard in 2 nights. I have faith in your abilities. Alright. So I think that's just going to be about it. We got a new restriction. I don't know what that means. New objective. Alright. Is there anything else over in these little areas here?
Was that a...
No, it wasn't. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to head back into this area. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I think this is where we're going to end. Oh, is that a guy with something on him?
Back to work. Nothing.
We won't worry about it. He does. Oh, you can steal things from people. That's pretty cool. Alright. I don't know if it's going to alert me. I'm trying, but it's not letting me.
Not this again.
I don't want to get caught right at the end here.
Looking at nothing and jumping too.
Come on, grab it. Alright, that's just too hard to grab, so we're just going to go. Alright, hope you guys have been enjoying. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and we're just going to keep going. Peace out. Bitches. I think this is the end. I don't know.
Searched every nook and cranny.
Alright, so not quite the end yet.
Nobody's here.
So we're going to just keep going here, I guess.
Coppers. I hate them.
Maybe this is where we can actually get our money. Yeah, look at that. Sweet. Alright, I guess...
St. Edgar's Church. This is where the Hammerite fanatics keep the chalice, a so-called holy relic. It's what the keepers are asking me to steal, if I want to see their prophecies for myself.
Okay, so this is the mission, so we're gonna stop here, and we're gonna wait. Alright, well guys, I hope you enjoyed, so obviously you got a little glimpse of the next mission. I'm gonna go ahead and save right here, just because when I start the next mission, I want it to be perfect, so you guys can get the briefing and all that kind of stuff. So, let me know what you thought of the mission. Day 1, I guess, is over. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Bitches!